Now, notice has been issued by Kashmiri Minorities Forum in view of targeted killings in Jammu and Kashmir. Kashmiri Pandits have threatened mass migration starting tomorrow morning, expressing minorities in the valley are left with no other choice. Earlier today, a bank employee was shot dead in Kulgam district of South Kashmir. The deceased was a resident of Rajasthan and he was working in Kulgam. The resistance force claimed responsibility and it has also threatened to intensify these attacks. This attack comes just a day ahead of the Union Home Minister's security review in wake of the rising civilian murders in the area. Now remember, there have been 18 targeted killings in Jammu and Kashmir this year till now and 4 in the last 1 month alone. All right, we are staying with the same story, and this is to do with the targeted killings of Kashmiri Pandits in the valley. Now, Rahul Gandhi has in fact targeted the center over the Kashmiri Pandit exodus. Now, what he's called an exodus, a possible exodus that starts from tomorrow. He said that innocents are being killed daily while BJP is busy in promoting movies. He is, of course, making a snide remark on Samrat Prithvi Raj being made tax-free in Uttar Pradesh. So this is what Rahul Gandhi has said, that while the innocents are being targeted and killed in the valley, BJP in fact is busy promoting films. My colleague Pradeep Datta joins me on the broadcast for more on this. Pradeep, of course, politics aside, we have to talk to you about the security of the Kashmiri Pandits and also this particular ultimatum that has been given. 24 hours ultimatum was given by the Hindus and the Kashmiri Pandits in the valley where they had feared that there is going to be a danger on their own safety, and that is why they decided to start mass migrating. And from that, it has already been 48 hours. There's been another killing. And now from tomorrow morning is when this exodus begins.
See, there's a feeling of helplessness, there's a feeling of panic, and there's a lot of scare because they feel that they are living under the shadow of terrorist gun. Because a lot of assurances had been given by the government during the last few days. But these hollow assurances and these promises that have been made by the government are no more going to stop these Kashmiri Pandits, because they feel, I've been interacting with many of these families, I've been interacting with some of those employees who had already come out to this place. They are saying what kind of safer zone the government is really talking about if they cannot ensure the safety of Rahul Bhatt, who was working in Sub-District Magistrate Office in Chadura, where normally security force personnel are deployed outside. If he is killed inside office, if Rajni Bala is killed inside school, what kind of security they are going to ensure? So safer zones, they are not very happy with that idea, because Governor yesterday had a meeting in this regard, and during that meeting they discussed that they will be brought to the district headquarters, and finally they will also be provided safer accommodation. But there is only one demand from the Kashmiri Hindus employees who are working in Valley. Reason being that we saw that first Rahul Bhatt was killed, Rajni Bala was killed in Kulgam, and just hours later, one more employee has been killed, this time in Ellaquai Dehati Bank. He was a non-Kashmiri from Rajasthan who was working as a manager in that bank. He has also been targeted. So they feel that they should be relocated to Jammu, because that is the only safer place for them. Employment is not the main priority. Right now, it's the safety. Life is a priority for the Kashmiri Hindus. They feel that they can't be treated like ducks sitting for those terrorists to come and kill them. That's why there's a lot of anger among them. But so far as the government is concerned, tomorrow there's going to be very crucial meeting that will be chaired by Home Minister Amit Shah. During that meeting, Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha will be taking part, besides the Director General of Police, and also Chief of Army Staff will be present. And I say Ajit Doval will also be the part of that meeting. Earlier also, today there was a meeting between Ajit Doval and Home Minister. So they will be discussing all these measures that can be taken to prevent this selective targeted killing. Because reason being that over the period of time, terrorists have also changed their strategy. Now they are not using those Kalashnikov. They know that they can't face Indian Army. Whenever there is an encounter, normally these terrorists get killed. Many of those top commanders have been completely wiped out in counter-terror operation. So this is the easiest strategy for them. They can make headlines, they can generate fear, and they can go ahead with their mission. All they have to do is provide one pistol to any of those hybrid terrorists. All they have been told is to just pull the trigger, close on the point blank range, kill that person, the target for them, and then flee back. They throw the pistol, mingle with the population. So in this particular case, normally security agencies do not have information because these people do not have any kind of a track record. So it becomes very easy for them to run away and mingle with population. So that is the biggest problem right now the security agencies are facing. But still, a lot more need to be done so far as the security is concerned. For problem for the government is that they had taken a lot many years to integrate Kashmiri Hindus with the population there, because in early 90s they had migrated from that place. Since then they had been putting up in homes away from homes. So government over the period of time, it was in 2008, they started a policy of employment. On the basis of employment, they wanted to take employees, Kashmiri Hindus to Valley, so that they can mingle with the population, integrate with them. But once this exodus starts, this whole process that had started will be completely wiped out. That's what actually Islamist radical really want. They did it in early 90s. They want to do it again. They want that there should be no footprints of Hindus in that region. And now Amarnath pilgrimage around the corner. So the biggest concern right now for the government is also the safety and security of Amarnath pilgrimage. This targeted killing is happening at a time when Amarnath pilgrimage is to begin. That's not really a healthy sign, because this time they're expecting about 8 lakh Amarnath Yatris to come out to this place, pay obeisance at shrine, because for the last 2 years, because of COVID, they were not able to come. The Yatra was to be suspended. But so this time, large number of them will be coming. So the government will be focusing on their safety, security, and also will be trying to ensure safety, security of the employees putting up in Valley. So that way, it's a bigger concern. Let's see what really will come out from the tomorrow's meeting. What will be the policy? Whether they are going to continue with those hard policy of targeting terrorists bullet for bullet. So far has not worked in Kashmir Valley.
Oh, absolutely, Pradeep. Thank you so much for taking us through all the developments, the possible developments that might just happen tomorrow, as that big meeting with the Home Minister Amit Shah is all set to take place. But while all this is still in the offing, remember there has been another targeted killing of one of the minority members in the community in the valley, and this is the 4th one in just a month, and that is something that the government and also the local administration needs to actually look at.